Everyone, welcome back to another episode of AMA Entertainment TV Network. I'm your host for this evening, the Visual Goat, and today we got a very special guest in the building. You know what I'm saying? This guest really needs no explanation. You know what I'm saying? But we got to do it anyway for the people that don't know. So I'm gonna let her introduce herself today. So by all means, go ahead and let them know who you are, right quick, and what you do.
What it do, everybody? Kane Carter, CEO of Threat Music ENT and Management LLC. Um, Engineer, producer, artist management, and consultant.
Okay. Some of everything. That's what I like to hear right there. So let's get into that a little bit. Like, how long you been producing?
Uh, I've been producing probably over 20 years now. I'm a former artist as well, so I was in a group called T2S back in the day, Threat to Society, and I was the producer for our group. And we started that group like in 2004. Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. So, um, as far as like the management side of things, like, are you taking on any kind of new artists right now, or like what artists do you have currently?
Oh yes, currently I am managing Money Gang Enterprise that consists of Money Gang Mikey and Dat Boy Jones. I manage WD Foreign as well. All of them are local hip hop artists here from Birmingham. Money Gang, they are originally from Cleveland, Ohio, but they've been here in the city for about over 10 years now. So that's who I currently manage right now.
Okay. That's what's up. That's
And
what's
I
up.
am
So,
taking on new clients as well if anybody is interested.
okay. Um, so before we dive into like the award show or anything, let people know like where they can find you at. So like if they want beats or if they want to talk with you about management, like let them know your socials. Right.
All right, y'all can follow me on all social media at Kane Carter. That's CaneCarter. That's on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or you can Google me. uh, you can email me at info@threatmusic.com. That's threatmusic, THREATMUZIK. Also, you can follow our company's social media at Threat Music on all platforms as well.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so let's dive into the award show right quick. So how long have you been? I'm pretty sure you probably was nominated for an award or maybe even helped out with the show. Like, how long have you known about the award show?
Um, I want to say probably since I've probably known about it since the first annual. I want to say that I attended the first one. It was probably the fourth or fifth annual. My artist, Money Game Music, actually was one of my first artists to win the Alabama Music Award. I want to say it was the fourth annual Alabama Music Award for hottest group. And then in 2021, my company, Threat Music ENT and Management LLC, won hottest. I want to say hottest group. I forgot the name of the actual category, but 2 years in a row we won two Alabama Music Awards.
Okay. Okay. Cool. That's always good to hear.
Yeah, for sure.
So, um, so you basically looking at just you being involved. 3 awards. You know what I'm saying in the show's history. And the show only been around what I think this is gonna be the 12th annual, I
Yeah,
believe.
I think so.
So talk about your experience with the award show. I know you've been several times. You won 3 awards. How was the environment, the atmosphere, and everything there?
Oh man, I remember the first one. It was an amazing experience. Make you feel like you a celebrity, like you at the BET Awards or something. I want to say the first one we attended was at the BJCC. Um, like it was lit. It was a lot of people there. Everybody was supporting each other. It was a great opportunity to network with other producers and artists and different genres of people. That's what I like about the Alabama Music Awards is the variety, of people and artists and entertainers that come through there and that you can network with and build relationships with for sure. But it's always an awesome experience. And then they moved it to the Bessemer Civic Center, and it's still the same you know, atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? It's always a good networking opportunity. If it's nothing else, it's always a good networking opportunity. The shows are always amazing, and the staff is always good people. They always greet you, and if you need any help or questions or something, you can always ask somebody, and they'll mind showing you like to your seat or where you can go and get this interview at, like for the red carpet interviews and stuff like that. So it's always a great experience when we attend.
That's it's always good to hear, what I'm saying, because especially in the state of Alabama, a lot of us don't stick together, what I'm saying,
For sure.
in the music industry, it's a lot of people going at each other, and nobody wanting to get together and build up and really just
Mm-hmm.
put the state on the map. It's always good to hear stuff like that about people, coming together and coming there and networking, because a lot of people don't even want to network no more because everybody too Hollywood to network now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So,
Right.
so it's always good. It's always good and refreshing, to hear something like that. So,
For sure.
um, what what advice would you give anyone who's trying to get trying to be like you and win awards? You know what I'm saying, at the award show. What advice would you give those, whether they be producers or
First and
whatever like that?
foremost, stay consistent. Don't give up. Just stay consistent. It's gonna be hard times. There's gonna be obstacles. There's gonna be letdowns. You're gonna get a lot of no's, but just keep at it. Stay consistent, and you will get there. Focus on building relationships with people. Like you said, like people want to act Hollywood. They don't want to network with each other. That's the number one no when it comes to being a part of the entertainment business. 90% of it is building relationships and keeping them. Networking with other people, because again, it's all about who you know. And not about what you know. You can know everything you need to know about the industry and the ins and outs and all that. If you don't really have, no connections for real, then you really kind of gonna be stagnant. It's gonna take you a little longer to get there. So just stay consistent, stay focused, learn your craft, learn the actual business aspect of what you're doing, so that you can have more knowledge and to get farther in what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. So before we wrap things up, is there anything else you want to say to the people, whether it be about anything that you do, whether it be about the award show, anything else you want to say?
First of all, shout out Zeus Entertainment, going strong 12 years now with the Alabama Music Awards. Doing what I just said, staying consistent with it, not giving up. A lot of people start award shows and stuff like that, and then they end up letting it go. But he's still going strong with it. So shout out Zeus. He always supported me, for a long time, and I used to do his showcases and stuff like that. So just wanted to give him his flowers for still doing his thing, because he one of the longest running entertainment guys in the city, still going. So be on lookout. My artist Money Game Music. They just dropped the EP with Money Game Mikey. Is out on our platforms right now. It's called We Not Friends. So make sure y'all go stream that on our platforms. If you need any beats, any artist consultant, any management services, recording, studio time, mixing and mastering, can contact me at 205-578-2131. You can also visit us at our location, 1983rd Street North, Birmingham, Alabama, 35206.
Okay, cool. So I want to take the time to tell you I appreciate you coming on today, and
Thanks for having me.
you know, talking about talking about all your success, talking about the award show and so on and so forth. So people like you coming to the award show, it definitely helps keeps this possible. You know what I mean? Because if we don't have people like us attending the show, then what I mean, the show just going. That's part of the reason that the show is still going, because we got people like us that's coming and supporting and
For sure.
doing the things that we do, and keeping that mindset. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So definitely want to appreciate you for that, for sure.
Thank you. And I appreciate y'all.
Oh yeah, and so everybody else that's on the screen right now watching, we appreciate you guys for checking out the content. You know what I'm saying? You guys just watched another episode of AMA Entertainment TV Network, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. We out.